to The Daily Show. I'm Michael Costa. We have so much to talk about tonight. Rudy Giuliani wants to be your barista. Scarlett Johansson does not want to be your AI. And we find out why Kamala Harris talks like that. But first, some major developments from the Donald Trump trial. So let's get right into it in another edition of America's Most Tremendously Wanted.
The whole thing is a scam.
Big news today. The Trump trial is coming to an end, and just like Stormy Daniels said, it was over much more quickly than expected. And we've heard from so many people during this trial. This blonde blob, this other blob, this one blob with the mustache. You know, it's just too bad no one's invented cameras yet. But we haven't heard from the biggest blob of them all, Donald Trump, who has been going around telling anybody who will listen that he is just itching to testify under oath.
I would have no problem testifying. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm testifying. I tell the truth. I mean, all I can do is tell the truth.
Do you plan to testify in court?
Probably so. I would like to. I mean, I think so.
Will you testify in your own defense?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
You'll take the stand.
That I look forward to.
President Trump, are you going to testify?
Yes.
Right at the buzzer. Yeah. Yes. But yes, Donald Trump has been saying for months how much he wants to testify. He's like, let's do it. Swear me in on that shiny book that Mike Pence is always blah, blah, blah about. And after 4 weeks of trial, today it was finally time for Trump to tell his side of the story. So here we go, big guy. It's the opportunity you've been waiting for.
The defense has rested, testimony has wrapped, and Donald Trump notably did not take the stand.
What? 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 After talking such a big game, he's not testifying? So he's doing the opposite of what he told us he was gonna do over and over again? That's not the Donald Trump I know, and I played full contact hockey without a helmet this morning, but it's just so peculiar that outside the courtroom with his legal pads of notes, he just talks and talks and talks. But then if you ask him to walk just a few feet inside the courtroom and to swear to tell the truth under penalty of law, suddenly he's afraid to speak? I mean, what's the difference? Is it the fluorescent lighting? You know? I mean, I hate to even come to this conclusion, but is it possible that Donald Trump is full of shit? I mean, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, are you just full of shit?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I really wanted that. Yeah, well, we should believe him then. We should believe him. Let's move on from Donald Trump to his morally and financially bankrupt former lawyer, Rudy Giuliani. Last week, he had an 80th birthday party, and he got a little surprise present.
Rudy Giuliani was served with an indictment over the Arizona 2020 fake elector scheme during his 80th birthday party late Friday. Giuliani was served 2 hours after boasting on social media that he would evade charges.
God damn. I mean, served at his own birthday party. Can you imagine? You know, hey, can someone take a picture of me taunting the Arizona court? Hey, how about you, man in a suit and a badge at my birthday party that I've never seen before? And this indictment is on top of a $150 million defamation judgment against him. Rudy need cashy, all right? But luckily, he's got a side hustle.
Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. My own brand of organic specialty coffee, Rudy Coffee. Believe me when I say it's the best coffee you'll ever try. It's smooth, rich, chocolatey, and gentle on your stomach.
Wow. Gentle on my stomach and chocolatey? I mean, I'll have mine with Malk and Schlager. Also, cool apartment, dude. I mean, your kitchen says serial killer, but the rest of your apartment says still serial killer. And look, I'm glad there's finally a coffee commercial that's somehow creepier than the Folgers one where the brother and sister clearly want to bone each other. I just can't believe he's calling it Rudy's Coffee and not Ground Zero. Let me keep going. And in case you're wondering where this delicious-looking coffee is sourced from, I can assure you it comes directly from Rudy himself. I told you. Well, you never heard of drip coffee? By the way, why is it that you only see right-wing grifters hawking these cheap products? Rudy's coffee, Alex Jones's supplements, Donald Trump's everything. I mean, how come you don't see liberals getting grifted? And I'll tell you why. Because liberals are too smart to fall for this patronizing scams that are like this. And as I explain in my new book, liberals are too smart to be scammed. Available on my website for just $79.99. Order now and shipping has doubled. But look, it's important to remember that Rudy wouldn't be doing any of this if he wasn't so deep in debt from all his legal bills. It's actually kind of heartbreaking. But you can help. For the price of just one bag of coffee, you can get this poor, broke, election denier back on his feet. Will you please help him smile again? Oh, gross. No, not like that. Forget it. Take that away. Take that away. Take that away. Never mind. All right, let's move on to a story out of Australia. Australia, the country named after the 2008 Hugh Jackman film, Australia. It's where one billionaire is learning that money can't buy you respect.
An Australian billionaire is apparently not too happy with the portrait of herself that's on public display.
That is Australia's richest woman, Gina Rinehart. She is one of 21 people featured in the Australia in Color exhibit that's been on display since March at the National Gallery of Australia. It's reported Rinehart is demanding that the gallery remove the portrait.
Wait. Remove the portrait? What's the matter? You don't want people to know you testified at Donald Trump's trial? But anyway, what's the big deal with having an unflattering painting of you? You don't see any of Picasso's models complaining that their eye is on their forehead. Suck it up, lady. Even if you don't like it, don't whine about it. Whining is what the rest of us do. Whining is free. You have money. Just pay another artist to paint a flattering portrait of you. Then buy the museum and hang your portrait over the other portrait. Then burn the whole museum down for the insurance money, and you end up making a profit. Billionaire shit. Let's go. But this story, use your head. But this story is really the proof that maybe billionaires aren't as smart as we all think they are. If this woman hadn't complained about this painting, practically nobody would have ever seen it. Hell, I never would have heard of Gina Rinehart or Australia, for that matter. Animals with pockets? Who thinks of this stuff? And finally, let's turn to a story about artificial intelligence. Last week, OpenAI released a new version of ChatGPT that could talk. And a lot of people heard it and thought, this AI voice sounds a lot like Scarlett Johansson. And one of those people was Scarlett Johansson.
This morning, an AI warning from Hollywood. Actress Scarlett Johansson saying this voice used by OpenAI's virtual assistant Sky.
Hello, I'm really excited about teaming up with you.
Sounds, quote, eerily similar to her own.
Hi. How you doing?
The actress famously played an artificial intelligence system in the movie Her in 2013. Johansson says OpenAI CEO Sam Altman wanted to hire her to voice Sky, but that she declined the offer due to personal reasons. The actress telling NBC News when she later heard the AI voice, she was shocked, angered, and in disbelief.
This is not acceptable. OpenAI should be punished for attempting to steal Scarlett Johansson's voice. In fact, from now on, they should have to use an off-putting voice. Like my Uncle Dan, who's been smoking his whole life, You don't want to go to that restaurant. That neighborhood's gotten real diverse, if you know what I mean. I miss Vietnam. All right. For more on the Scarlett Johansson controversy, we go live to San Francisco, home of OpenAI headquarters, with Ronnie Chang. Ronnie. How did Sam Altman think he'd get away with this?
Because he's a nerd. And nerds have too much power now, okay? Look at Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. You can't trust these nerds.
Okay, I don't think that's an appropriate term.
What, or nerds? Because what else do you call a bunch of weirdos who spend all day on computers and don't know how to act around women?
I mean, I call them socially awkward, shy, introverted.
You call them nerds. They're nerds. They're f***ing nerds, okay? And nerds used to know their place, okay? They knew their rules. Don't act weird. Don't make eye contact. Don't bring up Star Trek. Just keep your head down and get a job at NASA or hosting a show on MSNBC, okay? And it worked. Nature was in balance. But at some point, we decided bullying was mean because nerds had feelings. And then we started treating them with respect, and that was a mistake.
Okay, all right, but Ronnie, doesn't everyone deserve respect?
I swear to God, Michael, you sound like a f***ing nerd right now, okay? Don't you understand? We gave them too much power. And look what happened. They took over our financial system, and now it's full of crypto. We let them build the tech industry, and now we're all mentally ill from social media. We even shaped our pop culture to cater to them, and we got 20 years of nothing but shitty superhero movies, except for the Asian ones. Those are great.
Okay. All right. Holy shit. All right, so you're right. So then what do we do?
The only solution is to make up for lost time, okay? We have to find Sam Altman and give him 20 years worth of bullying all at once.
Okay.
I'm talking 2 decades worth of wedgies in one wedgie, okay? I want that underwear to go around his head and then again over and over and over until his ass can smell his face.
Okay. All right, but what type of fabric would have the tensile strength to support the reclusive force required to...
Wait, I don't know what I look like, a f***ing nerd. Okay, get that science shit out of here.
Wait, so let me be clear. So you're advocating bullying?
No, I'm advocating balance, okay? Our ecosystem requires a proper mix of nerds and bullying, and it's out of whack right now, okay? And I'm willing to be the hero that will get things back on track.
I don't know, Ronnie. I don't know, Ronnie. Is bullying ever really the answer?
Just shut the f*** up, okay? Don't look me in the eye and give me your lunch money.
Okay, I'm right. You're right. Ronnie Ching, everybody. Sorry.